Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Brian here, hope you guys are doing okay. Today we're going to be reacting to Bite Me episode number 7. We are on the second half of this series. I'm so excited. Episode 6 was very interesting because they got to spend more and more time together. The amount of effort that he's putting into this relationship to build their foundation is incredible. And he even started dropping hints to Aik, you know, when he was telling him about getting older and where he would want to spend the rest of his life and what he'd be doing and who he'd be spending the rest of his life with. I mean, it was just, we all know, I'm sure Aik know, he had to have known who he was talking about. Chef was talking about him, Chef was talking about Aik. So I thought that was a really intimate scene because it was just them two in a quiet place by the sunset. It was amazing. And then towards the end we have this random unknown guy, at least to me anyway, who's clearly threatened by Chef. I don't know who this guy is. Like, this random dude just shows up towards the end, although they did show him the beginning of the episode. But this dude is clearly threatened by Chef, and that was evidenced by the way he was talking to him, the way he was belittling him and just making him feel less. So I'm interested to know who this guy is and how he fits into the story and why, how, who is this guy and what is his role, and to be quite honest, why is he sour? Like, anyway, it's my cat again doing her thing. And like I mentioned, today we're going to be reacting to Bite Me episode number 7. Really quick, before we start, I thought I'd share something really cool that happened to me. A big help from my friend Stepmaster. Stepmaster basically gave me the idea of tweeting my reaction to David, who is the director of Bite Me the series. And I'm like, that's a really good idea. But I don't really use Twitter often. But I'm like, you know what, let's just tweet it, because you know what, like, why not? So I tweeted him my reaction, and then he liked it, and then he retweeted it. I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. I've never had a director of a show that I'm reacting to interact with me. Just the fact that he liked my tweet and then he retweeted it, it just felt so amazing. I guess it's just nice to feel acknowledged. Is that the right word? I think, yeah. But really big help from my friend Stepmaster. If you're watching, I know you are. I hope so anyway. Thank you so much. And you've always been there for me. I didn't know that Stepmaster tweeted about me last year, saying really nice things about me. And I just saw that for some reason on Twitter yesterday. I'm like, oh my god. Like, it felt so nice. I thought it was so nice to see people say nice things about you, because you know, who needs haters? So, but anyway, that's just off topic, but I thought I'd mention it because I thought it was so cool and it really made my day yesterday. So thank you Stepmaster, you're amazing. On with the reactions. Again, today we're going to be reacting to Bite Me episode number 7. But before we start, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss my next video. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and start. I love this scene. Probably my favorite scene of the series so far. Because it was so intimate and so meaningful. Okay, so this guy. Who is this guy? I like his hair. I love the presentation. I'm hungry. I was like, is that his butt? Is this his shirt that made his butt? Oh, girl. Moo. What is the deal between the two of you?
Happy 5 years anniversary.
What? Girl, 5 years you waited? Shouldn't it be the other way around, dude? Like, you should be...
ครบรอบปีที่แล้วพี่มาให้ผมรอ
Eesh.
แล้วพี่ก็ไม่มา
And here we are 365 days later and you're still doing the same thing, girl? Leave. You deserve better than that. He's so handsome.
แต่ว่าปีนี้หนูไม่อยากพอแล้ว
Good for you. Good for you.
ไม่อยากรอ
เลิกกัน
I think you've been broken up in his mind a long time ago.
แค่นี้ใช่ไหมเงียบได้
Dude, don't make it her problem. Yes. That's what she needs.
ขอบคุณนะคะ
For what, girl? She brought him flowers, reminded him that it's their 5th anniversary. Poor thing. Oh. Behind that happy, like, you know when people say that the comedians are the saddest people? Not, obviously I'm overgeneralizing it, but you know when people say that the happiest people on the surface are the saddest people inside? I can see that in her. Like, she uses comedy and humor to mask what she's feeling inside so that she doesn't have to answer questions about what's hurt her in the past. She tries to be the funny loud one, the comedian, so that she won't have to talk about the painful experiences that she's had. I believe that, and I feel for her. Poor thing. So I want to know what led to this point. How did he become so cold? Obviously, when they started their relationship, things must have been good, right? But what led to that event where he's gone so cold and she still hung on? That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. And I love that they're highlighting her here. I love this show. This show doesn't just revolve around the main characters. They always try to highlight supporting characters. I love that.
ให้เที่ยวเหรอครับใช่
Watch those fingers. I wonder if they really had to learn how to cook here to be on the show, or they're already naturally good at cooking. So I don't know if that's one of their criteria to be able to be cast in the series. Like, is being able to cook well one of them, or how does that work? Did they have to learn how to cook? I'm just curious. I love that he's always staring at him, not in a creepy way. It's omelette. I used to make omelets, but it's definitely not something I would show off because it wasn't good. But it tasted good, it just didn't look good. But whatever, that looks so good. It makes me want to want an omelet right now.
ถึงมือตัวเองอาจจะไม่ชิมได้ไงอะ
Oh, are we doing this again?
ใช่ปะ
How about me?
ครับพี่โอไหนเนี่ย
That's his brother.
อยู่ห้องทำงานนะยังรู้เปล่าได้อยู่ฮะ
Oh, that's his brother.
นี่น้องเอกครับ สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีครับ คุณแม่พี่พูดถึงเอกอยู่บ่อยๆไง
Oh, what have you heard about him? Uh-oh. I am kind of nervous.
ไหน
Yeah.
ครับพี่ มา คืออยากไปเจอน้องเอก
Hmm?
นี่แม่บอกพี่ทุกเรื่องเลยเหรอ นี่ฉันเป็นพี่แกนะ เรื่องแค่นี้ทำไมฉันจะไม่รู้ก็นั่นแหละ
You got it right.
ตกลงนี่ น้องพี่ยังไม่รู้ใช่ไหมว่าแกคิดยังไงกับน้องเขา
Mm.
คือแกฟังพี่นะ เวลาที่พี่รักษาคนไข้เนี่ย ถ้าเรื่องไหนที่ต้องพูดความจริงพี่ต้องพูด
Mm-hmm.
ถึงแม้ว่าความจริงมันอาจจะทำร้ายคนที่ได้ยินก็ตาม แต่เชื่อพี่เถอะว่าอย่างน้อยที่สุดเนี่ย ความจริงเนี่ย
Mm.
มันจะช่วยพัฒนาไปในทางที่ดีขึ้น
Mm-hmm. Let's run that back because I thought that was a
ส
very
องแล้วนะ
very good point.
แกฟังพี่นะ เวลาที่พี่รักษาคนไข้เนี่ย ถ้าเรื่องไหนพี่ต้องพูดความจริงพี่ต้องพูดถึงแม้ว่าความจริงมันอาจจะทำร้ายคนที่ได้ยินก็ตามแต่เชื่อพี่เถอะว่าอย่างน้อยที่สุดเนี่ยความจริงนี่แหละมันจะช่วยพัฒนาไปในทางที่ดีขึ้น
I agree, but also I sort of disagree in a way because it's hard to compare a relationship between a professional and a patient, in his case a doctor and a patient. So there's no emotional, at least very minimal emotional involvement in it between the doctor and the patient. But when you're talking about a person on a personal level with Chef and Aik, it's a little different because even though technically they are workmates or they are in a working environment, but there's also feelings involved. The truth could ruin the relationship altogether. Whereas a doctor and a patient, there is no relationship aside from being a doctor and a patient relationship, really. There isn't much there in terms of emotional attachment. But with Aik and Chef, there is a lot more at stake in terms of their relationship. There's feelings involved. Feelings could get hurt. It could get messier. So in a way, I do agree with his brother about telling the truth. But at the same time, I don't know if I would use the same analogy, the same comparison between him telling his patients the truth versus Chef telling Aik the truth about how he really feels. So just my opinion, I could be wrong, that's just me. But nevertheless, I like the fact that older brother seems to be very supportive, and this was his really main reason of coming here tonight, was to see Aik and talk to Chef about it. So kudos to Big Brother for being so supportive. I love it.
เรื่องอีฟอะ
Oh.
ยังไงเขาเป็นเพื่อนแกต้องพูด
I think she knows already, and she's bitter about it.
แต่ผมไม่มีแต่แกต้องอธิบายให้เขาเข้าใจเขาได้รู้ว่าทำไม
To be honest, you don't owe her any
พรุ่ง
explanations.
นี้มีประชุมแต่เช้าไปก่อน
But you're a nice person, I'm sure you'll do that. That's cute.
ทั้งนั้นพี่อยู่ข้างแกเสมอ
He reminds me of my brother, my big brother. It definitely helps if you are struggling with your sexuality, or I'm not saying that he is, but just in general, if you have family members, in my case, big brother and big sister, that are so supportive, it made it so much easier for me to live my truth because they're so accepting and they're so supportive and they're so loving. So I love that. So I love his brother here. He's fallen asleep. He's just awkwardly stare at him. Of course he would have a blanket there, of course. Why wouldn't he? Oh, that blanket looks so comfy. You can tell that he really likes him. Just the way he treats him so delicately. Me too, I'm cold. I need a blanket. He goes, you can freeze to death, bitch. Are you just gonna lay there next to him? That's cute. This is their first bed scene together. What? What are you thinking? Are they just gonna fall asleep there? Oh my god, this guy.
ขอเบอร์ติดต่อได้ไหมคะ ได้ค่ะ เดี๋ยวจัดการ
Leave her alone. Why are you bothering her?
บอกเรื่องผมเลยข้างนอกไหม
อ๋อ ค่ะ
No.
ได้ค่ะ ค่ะ แล้วเจอกันนะคะ ขอบพระคุณค่ะ
What do you want?
ครับมาไงเจอหน้ารุ่นพี่นี่เมื่อกี้จะยกมือไหว้หน่อยเหรอยิงเหมือนเดิมนะ
Excuse me, you're in his territory.
มือไหว้
Those who deserve it. Oh! Ouch. You don't demand respect, you earn it.
ขอตัวนะครับ
Right.
ตัวมานานแล้วทิ้ง
Exactly.
ตัวมานานแล้ว อย่างนายมันก็ไม่ได้มีคุณสมบัติของความเป็นเชฟอยู่แล้ว อย่างมากก็เป็นได้แค่เจ้าของร้านอาหารธรรมดาเท่านั้นแหละ
That's according to you. Clearly you're threatened by him. What do you
เกิ
have?
ดว่าฉันจะเทคโอเวอร์ร้านอาหารจากนายคิดเท่าไหร่
อื
แล้วน่าจะทุบทิ้งทั้งหมดสร้างร้านอาหารขึ้นมาใหม่
So he's clearly not happy with Chef and very jealous of him and very threatened by him, if I may be so honest. And he's saying if I took over this place, how much will it cost me, because it looks like I have to start all over again and wipe everything out. I'm like, if you're so big and bad and you're smart, you know that that is not a very wise decision financially, because you'll be starting from scratch. Why would you do that? How are you going to make money? You're going to end up owing money because you're building a brand new business essentially. Why would you do that? And he's just doing that because he's so jealous and threatened, and he's not very wise if you ask me.
แล้วก็สร้างร้านอาหารขึ้นมาใหม่
Building a restaurant, get out of here.
แล้วถ้าเกิดว่านายอยากจะหางานทำ
He's so cocky too.
ตอนนี้ตำแหน่งผู้ช่วยเชฟในครัวยังว่างอยู่ตำแหน่งรปภที่ร้านก็ว่างเหมือนกันนะ
If you're interested. Oh yeah. You're not used to that, huh?
เพราะผมรู้ว่าสิ่งไหนควรทำและสิ่งไหนไม่ควรทำ
Exactly. He knew his place.
คงจะโชคดีมากใช่ไหมครับที่เคยมีซูเชฟที่ดีอย่างคุณ
Also, he used to work for him.
แต่ของอย่างนี้มันวัดกันที่ฝีมือไม่ใช่ความดี
Not necessarily, dude. No, you got it wrong.
ผมว่าคุณไม่เคยรู้จักมันเลยนะว่า
You have to have both to be successful. Show it.
เจอกัน
Ooh!
ที่การแข่งขันโปรเชฟ
So he's another
แล้ว
one.
ก็ไม่ต้องพยายามอยากจะเอาชนะผม
Mm.
เพราะผมไม่อยากจะเอาชนะคุณ
Even when he's confrontational, Chef is still so. Mm.
อยากจะเป็นเชฟแค่ทำปลาง่ายๆแค่นี้ทำให้มันดีไม่ได้เลย
Oh, so he can't stand that he has his own restaurant
ขอ
now.
โทษหรอกนะขอโทษไปก็ไม่ได้ทำให้คุณเก่งขึ้นมา
See, he's so threatened
ผมนะผมลาออก
that
ไป
he's.
แล้วกลับไปอยู่บ้านเฉยๆพ่อแม่เลี้ยงดูจะดีกว่าไม่อายหรอก ถามจริงๆอ่ะไม่อายบ้างเหรอแข่งแพ้ได้รางวัลรองชนะเลิศอันดับหนึ่งแพ้ผู้หญิงที่ตัวเองรักไม่หมดแล้ว
That is. Okay, so he was clearly verbally abusing him. So now he can't stand the fact that Chef has surpassed him. Chef, don't let him get in your head again. Help him, girl. Oh, he's really trying to keep his composure.
เชฟโอเคนะคะ
ดีครับ
Okay, so this looks like
ต้องจืดร่างตัวกระดูกหมูมีแต่ร่างกายนะ
very early in their relationship.
วันนี้แย่ก็ยังมีของอร่อยๆกินชิมดู
So he was sweet. So what happened?
ค่ะ
That's a giant ass cake.
อร่อยจริงด้วยค่ะ ขอบคุณนะคะเชฟ ไม่ได้กินของอร่อยแบบนี้มาตั้งนานแล้วค่ะ
ก็วันหลังถ้าอยากกินอีกก็บอกแล้วกันนะ
Mm.
แต่ว่าอย่าลืมไปร้านด้วย
Oh, he was so nice. What happened?
ไงพี่สบายใจขึ้นมากไง
ก็ดีนะ พี่ก็เพิ่งรู้เหมือนกันว่า โสดเนี่ย มันรู้สึกดีแบบนี้
Oh, so this is when they
เป็
broke
นแม่
up.
เองพี่
เอื้อ ขอบคุณมากๆนะ ถ้าพี่ไม่มีเอื้อเนี่ย
Mm.
พี่คงไม่กล้าเดินออกมาหรอก
ขอบคุณตัวเองดีกว่าครับ
He's so supportive.
แล้วเอื้อล่ะ ฝันอยากจะทำอะไร นี่บอกพี่ได้นะ เพราะว่าพี่เป็นคนเก็บความลับเก่งมาก
พี่รู้โลกรู้แล้วนะ ผมอยากมีร้านเป็นของตัวเองครับพี่ อยากลงแข่งโปรเชฟ
Mm.
แล้วถ้าเอื้อเนี่ยมีร้านของตัวเองเมื่อไหร่ ห้าม ลืมพี่เด็ดขาดนะสัญญานะพี่เนี่ยจะตั้งใจทำงานให้ดีที่สุดไม่ลาอยู่สักวันเดียวจ้ะ
ร้านของพี่สิแม่
โอ้ยน่ารักอ่ะงั้นฝึกเรียกเลยนะบอสขาบอสขา
ใช่ได้เนี่ย
So they go way back
พี่ว่าเรากลับไปทำงานดีไหมครับ
พี่หนูนาเข้าไปก่อนนะครับผมตามไปฝากบอกพี่ด้วยนะครับ
ค่ะเชฟ
At least they're there for each other and checking up on each other, supporting each other whenever they feel like the other one is not doing so well. So in this case, Chef is bothered by that dude.
พี่วิทย์ผมมีเรื่องอยากปรึกษาครับพี่เรื่องอะไรคือผมอยากทำเป็นผู้ไปดูนะ
I'm just dating everyone in this workplace.
เบาเลยพี่
ชมพู่จ๋าเดี๋ยวหลังจากนี้ไปพักเบรกก่อนได้เลยนะเดี๋ยวพี่จัดการได้จ้ะ
ยังพี่ครับเชฟครับเชฟ
ยังอีกยังไม่ออกอีก
Aren't you supposed to be on break, girl?
เร็วๆเลย
ครับเชฟ
Whoa, what is that? That looks so pretty. What is the blue purple thing?
ขนมหวานเมนูพิเศษของแดนนี้
Look at that waist. His waist is thinner than one of my thighs.
ผมต้องตายก่อนแน่ๆเลยอ่ะ
Be patient.
แต่ไม่เป็นไรครับถ้าผมได้กินขนมที่เปลี่ยนไปทุกเดือนผมก็น่าจะได้ลองอะไรใหม่ๆพี่เปรมครับถ้าผมไม่ได้กินขนมฝีมือพี่ผมจะอยู่ยังไงอะครับ
Hell.
ชอบขนมหวานฝีมือพี่ขนาดนั้น
Mm-hmm.
แน่นอน
ไม่ได้เรียกว่าชอบครับ
I love
เรียกว่ายอ
it.
มตายแทนได้เลย
I
นะครับ
Really? Are you talking about the desserts or are you talking about him?
ถ้าเดี๋ยวทำเสร็จแล้วพี่รบกวนอีกช่วยยกไปให้ที่เขาทำงานเทปเรื่องหน่อยนะครับเชฟพี่อุ๋ยพี่คิดวันนี้ผมคิดใช่ไหมพี่
What?
เมาอะไรกันอยู่เหรอ
What?
ต้นเล็กอ่ะมันอยากชวนทั้งคู่ไปดูหนัง
Oh!
ขอ
หยุดเลยทำไมอ่ะขอเชฟปุ๋ยทั้งส่วนนี้ไม่มีน้ำตาล
Are you judging?
ทั้งที่
I said, I don't think you need any more sugar, sir. Good looking out, girl, I guess. So when is the movie?
จะชวนไปดูหนังเรื่องอะไรเหรอ
What?
นึกไม่ออกเลย
Dude, you don't know yet?
คิดออกแล้วบอกนะแต่บอกตอนไปส่งบ้าน
Oh!
เดี๋ยวนั้นบอกก็ได้
At least she's down with it.
ได้เลย
He's so shy. Mm. Oy, he's so sad. There's only one person that's gonna make him happy. It's Egg.
เชฟอุ๋ยผมทำอาหารให้พี่เอื้อครับกินให้หมดนะครับพี่เอื้อเอ๊ะไม่กินด้วยกันเหรอ
Oh,
ผมกินเรียบร้อยแล้วครับถ้าไม่มีอะไรแล้ว ขอตัวก่อนนะครับ
he needs you.
พี่เอื้อครับ พี่เอื้อไม่สบายหรือเปล่าครับ
He's not.
พี่สบายดีปกติพี่เอื้อไม่กินข้าวในห้องทำงานเลยใช่ไหมครับขอบคุณมากนะเอกที่เป็นห่วงพี่เรื่องแค่เนี้ย
this little thing can
ตอนนี้ เวลานี้และต่อจากนี้ พี่จะมีเองอยู่ข้างพี่เสมอมีเองอยู่ในทีมของไอ้อยู่ด้วย
just be direct. Just be direct. Susuna. So awkward. Wait, he held back. Chef, that was your moment.
ขอบอกนะครับ
My god. Another close call, you guys. That was so close. Chef, what's going on, man? That was your moment. He's holding back. It's okay. Yeah, I know it's tough. I know it's tough. It's gonna pay off, Ryan. Just be patient. I was like, we were there, like this close. It does look really good though. Look at the way he stares at him. Sanho. Look! What? Imagine just having someone that good looking stare at you the entire time. Also, he's also learning how to make dessert. Those little dumplings, they look like birds. Okay, that golden fork is so extra. I am here for it. Oh, yes, yum. Ooh, what is that? Curry. Yep, he's definitely ready. If he made all of these, he's ready. Winner. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 across the board. How cute are these little things? The presentation looks so good. He's ready.
เรียนรู้กับความหลากหลาย สมัยใหม่ก็ได้ดั้งเดิมก็ได้ จะเป็นอะไรก็ได้ แต่สุดท้าย คนกินต้องเข้าใจและอร่อย นี่คือหัวใจของการทำอาหารและการแข่งขัน ขอบคุณมากๆนะครับพี่เอื้อที่เชื่อในตัวผม ผมไม่เคยรู้สึกดีอย่างนี้มาก่อนในชีวิตเลย
Oh. That's so sweet.
งานนี้มันใหญ่เกินกว่าผมมากไกลเกินความฝัน ที่ผมเคยฝัน กับสิ่งที่ผมเชื่อ สิ่งที่ผมใส่ใจ และคนที่ผมใส่ใจ
He's reciprocating finally. There you go. There's your opening. What do you have to say? Oh my god, oh my god.
ถูกเขา
Keep going. His awkward shoulder tap. Please don't end it here. Oh, oh man. Okay, I told you not to end it here. Here we go. Alright guys, so that was episode 7 of Bite Me. There's a lot going on in this episode. It was a lot more than I had expected, which is a good thing. I like the fact that they introduced Mo quickly, and not just introducing him and picking up where they left off from episode 6. No, they went back. I did not know that he was in a 5-year relationship with Nuna. That is a long time. Nuna was so... I don't know if she got so comfortable in the relationship, but she stuck around for 5 years. On the 4th year anniversary, he stood her up. He never showed up, and the fact that she still stayed around for another year and made it to their 5th year anniversary and then broke up with him then, I don't know what made her stay for that long, but I'm glad that she got out of it because it was a very toxic relationship. It was a one-sided relationship, if you ask me. And then Chef's relationship and history with Moo was very interesting. I guess he used to work for Moo and he was verbally abusive and just wasn't very supportive. In contrast to how Chef treats his chef now, very supportive and very encouraging, and he even recruits people like Aik, who's better than him. And he's training them to do better and actually get him to participate in the pro chef competition. That is the complete opposite of what Moo was doing to his staff, in particular Chef. He was very verbally abusive. He just kept putting him down. It looks like Chef Moo is gonna stick around for a while. I guess we'll see more of him, but whatever, he's irrelevant, I guess. He's just mean. And then it was really surprising to see Chef's brother. I mean, I was expecting to see him at some point, but I wasn't expecting to see him in this episode. And it turned out he was very supportive. He was very nice, obviously. I'm not surprised because Chef is nice, Mom is nice, so naturally brother is just as nice. He's very supportive of Aik as well. He knows all about Aik because of Mom. And Nuna, I mean, I knew Nuna and Chef had a really good relationship in terms of professional relationship, but I didn't know that they would go way back. I mean, they were there for each other when both of them were going through some tough times. I mean, when she broke up with Moo, Chef was there to check up on her, make sure she was okay. It's nice to know that Nuna's been there since day one. And then when Moo visited Chef during their confrontation, obviously that kind of bothered Chef. And Nuna sensed it, and Nuna knew that it was a problem and there was an issue. So she checked up on Chef and just made sure that he was all right, you know, kind of returning the favor. I really like the fact that Chef just kept his cool during their confrontation. And I'm not surprised because knowing now, having met his brother and knowing his relationship with Nuna and his mom, he's really surrounded himself with good people. You can tell that he's been surrounded by people that have been supportive of him by the way he handled himself during the confrontation. He didn't feel threatened, he didn't feel intimidated, he was just so calm, so relaxed, and just ready to strike back calmly. I think that's what pissed off Chef Moo, because he didn't get the reaction he was expecting from Chef when he was trying to intimidate him. And the way he used to talk down on him before, he wasn't getting that reaction. Oh, sorry Chef, sorry. He wasn't getting that shit anymore. He was, okay, I guess I'll see you in the competition. So you can tell that Chef is very secure of himself. He knows exactly what he's good at. He knows exactly what he's not good at. And he recognizes the areas that he's not good at, and he's okay with it. I love when Chef Mo was like, oh, so you talk back now. You're tired of being quiet now, huh? And then Chef just went and said, I was quiet back then because I knew what I should do and I knew what I shouldn't do. So basically, he just knew exactly when to talk and when not to. I mean, that's like common human decency. Shut your mouth if it's not your turn to talk. If you don't have anything nice to say, be quiet. Chef just told him the truth and he didn't like that. It looks like the competition is coming up. So next episode, we're finally able to see this competition that they've been hyping up for so many weeks now. They really highlighted some of the supporting characters, specifically Nuna, and I really appreciate that. I love when shows do that. I know there's main characters and whatnot. Of course, they're gonna spend a lot of time on talking about those main characters and how they, you know, go through life and whatever. But not all of them highlight and put a lot of significance on supporting characters. And this show does it so well. Every episode, I feel like they're highlighting one particular supporting character, and I like that because it just makes the story even richer. You understand them better and why they interact with certain characters the way they do. In this case, now I understand why Nuna is so protective of Chef and is so caring of him, because she's not just an employee of his. They go way back. They've known each other before he's had this restaurant, so that I really appreciate that. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. That is it for us today. As always, thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss my next video. Until then, see you later.